Hey, what's up, everybody? It's almost the weekend. We're about a week into the new world with Double Masters 2022. Don't know how soon this video will go up, but as you can see, I've got some sleeves ready. Got the Crossroads of Playmats here. Just want to show off some goodies here, but I think we're going to dive into it. And I think just by the power of proximity, our first box has been chosen here. We're going to do a box opening for some Double Masters 2022. So should be pretty exciting here, and can't wait to show you guys what we get. Yeah, let's have some fun together. Hopefully this will get to YouTube here within the next week. I'm gonna really try to work on editing this weekend. Trying to find a easy way. I see all these people online opening these boxes so smoothly without destroying their cards, and I just haven't really learned the method yet. I'm still so used to just ripping into them, but without further ado, let's get in here. Boy, they shrink wrap the bugger out of these. One thing that's really interesting too is just see there's different wrap on these. It looks like Wizards slightly changed their wrap. I mean, this finer print pattern. Haven't seen this yet on some of the more recent product. So there it is, the new tiny super fine Wizards logo. Feels like a slightly thicker grade of polybag on that shrink wrap. So yeah, let's get into it here. Since this is the first one, we'll do it nice and official, you know. We'll try to show it off here. These did get a little banged up in the mail, so hopefully not too bad. Oh, look at that. Mimeoplasm coming at you live. That's pretty great though. Look at the art on that Mimeoplasm. Anything on this one? Oh, yes. Okay. Ooh, some draft archetypes. Some promotion of Secret Lair. They're like, look, you're already blowing a lot of money on Magic. You need to get into these. I have never bought a Secret Lair myself, so I don't know what to think about that. I don't know what to think of Secret Lairs, honestly. But let's see. You know, this got a little banged up. Let's just check that we've got all our packs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that should be 24. And these feel a little puffy on the side, and I live at a high elevation here, so I have a feeling these are Japanese packs. We'll take a look. Not sure who fulfilled these. I bought from a few different places to actually secure this. I'm still waiting on some orders to confirm if they're actually going to come through or not. But as you can see, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like a full booster box to me. These packs feel kind of different. There's a lot of room in them. So, not sure what to make of that, but they have the puffy, floppier side. So let's see here. These, yeah, made in Japan. So this is the alleged puffier side Japanese booster pack I've been hearing about. So interesting. Haven't actually encountered those yet in a box opening I've done. Wasn't actually aware of those the full time on a box opening schedule. So without further ado, let's get cracking, huh? Oh my, these are harder to open too. These are significantly harder to open. I'm gonna like, there we go. Ruin these cards before I get them out of the pack. Well, starting off with a bear token. And the Cryptic Spires, that's in every pack. Oh, foil Scion of Darkness. And he's downshifted to uncommon. So we'll make a little pile for our foils. I guess the packs go in a little bit of a different order on these too, so. The Nest Tender has a rare. That's not too exciting, so kind of a whiff right there. And Una's Prowler, not really any big deal. Some useful uncommons as we go through here. And then our common suite. Hey, all art seeker the way. I've seen a lot of that guy in a lot of opening videos. That seems to be one of the most like prolific cards. So not off to the most amazing start, but who knows what the gods have in store for us today. Let's see if something really cool pops out at us. There's our elemental, and there's our cryptic spires. There's our foil monetary swift spirit, and our foil Liev Sky Knight. There. Ooh, the Animar Mythic with the new art. Really like that. I'm excited for him. First time I thought, ooh, Crucible of Worlds. Okay, well, now we're off to the races there. We're going to make a pile for hits, and we're going to make a pile for mythics, because that's some juicy stuff right there. Boy, howdy. Just some usual uncommons there. Nothing too bad, nothing too great. And then we've just got our usual commons, some really cool stuff in here. Theros, Ravnica, Zendikar reprints, another all art card. Love that new Rampant Growth, that's great. Boy, these cards feel really good too. This is a lot like when I did my, I think I did a Commander Legends or Kami Gamma box opening, I'm not sure, but just noticing some of the new feel on the cards. It feels like the card quality is pretty high these days, which is nice. Let's see, gosh, these are tricky to open. A Sapperling token and Cryptic Spires, surprise. Foil Brindleshot board and Genius Scab, so far no mega foils coming out. Warrior's Oath, kind of a weak mythic, not too stoked. Hey, there's Venzer. All right, there's some cards. We'll just go here with Mythic, go there in Rare. Abzan Charm, Simic Growth Chamber, and some pretty common commons. This Traveler's Amulet, boy. That is there, isn't it? No extended art card in that one either. All right, let's keep moving. Ooh, that one came open real easy. Makeshift, Disfigure. Food Chain, hey now, Food Chain, like that. And Joda, I don't even know about Joda. I really have not been paying attention to that card. I should look more into what old Joda is doing these days. Some other good uncommons. You know, the card quality in this set overall is pretty amazing. Love this new Spell Pierce, look at that. She just doesn't even have time to look up from her book. She's too busy, don't bother me. If you make me spill my drink, you're buying me a new one. Love that. Another Liev Sky Knight. Wow. So, in watching other people do openings in this set, I've been one of those guys where I'm like, boy, am I going to be the guy who has bad luck and open the bad box? I'm already feeling pretty pumped with the cards I've opened. So, yeah, feeling pretty good there. Bortusk Liege. The Liege seemed to be kind of a whiff, and Wasatora. Nothing too hype there. Summerbloom, Tower Gargoyle, and Orzhov Basilica. And then we got some commons here. We're going to fly through those. Keep our stacks kind of pretty there. Keep these cards as mint as possible. Nice and minty. Boy, I think one thing with this set that we're going to see that is going to be very interesting is going to be not so much a huge price reduction on these highly unobtainable cards. I mean, I think if a card was several $100s and it goes to 100, it doesn't necessarily make it attainable for most players. But what I think will happen is I think a lot of these middling cards, I think a card like a Liege will be a card that's just crushed. It'll just go back to, if it has any momentum at all, probably $1 rare. Not that I'm an expert, really don't know the market that well on some of those cards, or I'm not going to say well at all. I'm out here doing my best. And man, all foil commons so far. Let's hope we get a good common. Ooh, Smothering Tithe. That's a card. And Conqueror's Flail. I believe that is a card as well. So we'll move those into the hits pile. Not positive. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but you know, it is what it is. I don't think anybody's got perfect acumen on pricing in this game. some other good stuff in there. Deadly Recluse and Coiling Oracle. I mean, those are cards. Look at Smothering Tithes. Just want to get out there. We'll just make this over here, and we'll kind of set up a gallery of some of the goodies. Huh? How does that look? There we go. Starting to just let it be seen what the real juicy action is. Hopefully we don't damage any of our cards right as we open. All right, guys, almost a third of the way, and we've got some interesting cards so far. I mean, that Crucible of Worlds is spicy. Oh, our first not common foil. Kalia. Hey, Kalia. She's great. She can go hang out with Animar over here. They're buddies. And another Leech. Kind of some chaff in the rare spot, honestly. Ooh, Mentor the Meek downshifted. That's saucy. That's so nice for the game. Some of these great Hissing Iguanar, Experiment 1. I mean, look at these commons, guys, like that. Those are some really great cards. A common Pauper is going to be exploding after this. I can't wait to go see. It might even be worth building some new Pauper decks. I've had some interest lately in people who haven't played the game in years to play again, and my thought is to say, hey, bring whatever deck you want, and probably just make some really good Pauper decks and see if I can beat whatever kitchen table casual power they want to produce with a Pauper deck. Ooh, not the best pack ever. Hardened Scales and Mael Zarya. Okay, whiffy. Ooh, one of these new extended art bounce lands. Love those. Very pretty. Let's see, common. Sensor Splicer, awesome art. Cartel Aristocrat, Perforus's Emissary. Some fun stuff there. All right, well, 1/3 down, 1/3 to go. Let's see, was that the good third? Was that the bad third? Was that the middle third? Do we still have just an absolute bomb pack left? Who knows, you know? Maybe I'll do a follow-up on if I think this box broke even or not. It's really interesting because it's like, what do they pay? Ooh, Marchesa. Phyrexian Altar, let's go. Well, you go here. Well, you can go with your other little commander buddies, but you get to go over here. You're a hitter. Civic Saber, Crackling Doom. Did Crackling Doom used to be a rare too? Or was it always uncommon? That seems really strong for limited. Again, I think the limited for this set will just be insane. It might be pretty swingy too, because it's just like what you are able to put together. There's a really high ceiling, but I don't know what the ability to put together is going to be. So let's keep going here. We're going to fly through this. I'm going to be so proud of myself. The most exciting box opening I've done will be the shortest. How about that? Ooh, going a little too fast. Ooh, Sprouting Thrynax, man, this guy. Anybody who played OG Zendikar Jund loved that deck. Child of Alara, not that cool, but you can go with your commander buddies. Greater Gargadon, also not that cool. But Orzhov Pontiff, Bloodbraid Elf, ooh yeah, Abzan Falconer. Those are all good cards. I mean, again, the quality of these cards as playable Magic cards is so high. Like, sure, you know, we're not talking your brother or sister can open these and play Standard, but heck, Pioneer, Commander players, like, everybody's got to be excited to what they did with this set, especially because the pricing seems so wonky. Originally, my thought was to open more of these too, but I'm not sure if some of my orders will go through. I'm sure some of you have had that experience with this set too, of placing orders. And ooh, Aether Vial, that's a personal fave. That's a personal fave. I love Aether Vial. It's like the Dalkin wizard there with his mech hand looking at the vial. Look at that, look at that. That's a hit for me. We're putting him over there. Also, you know, one thing I've noticed about the set, look at how many of the big hits are artifacts. Like Teneb. You know what? I used to play this guy back in the day in an actual constructed deck. He's cool. Man, Ranker. Skin Render. Wow, classics. Balustrade Spy. Man, oh man. That's a vintage card right there. Just to come in and say, hey, you know what? Even the commons in this set are probably better than some of the stuff you've been opening in standard in the last year. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Boom, boom. Another common. Another common. I hope we pull at least one foil rare. Grimflare, hey. Alacia, hey. They're alright. Very middling. Cards. Dragon Arch, downshifted uncommon. Psychic Symbiont. Ooh, that Gruul Turf is beautiful. Look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh. That's gorgeous, Gruul Turf. Boy, definitely going to upgrade some decks. Shadowborn Apostle, Makeshift Mauler, Vampire Sovereign, Kasali Pride Mage, OG. You know, he makes me think about something with this set, too. You basically can open a box of this and have a pretty darn good start, I would think, on a cube. Like, I honestly think setting this up as take your box, reshuffle it into packs, you've got a cube, and you've got a pretty dope cube. Balustrade Spy foil, Vampire Sovereign foil, ooh, Kirador Ghost Chieftain. Boy, I am just pulling all the bad, lame commanders today, aren't I? Splinter Fright. This might be one of the worst openings here for the set. We'll have to see. I shoot my stuff on my phone, so my normal ability to look at all the prices is not right here, but coming in a little weak. No Eldrazi's so far, so that's a little bit of a bummer. I would love to open some Drazi's, but that's one pack past the halfway point, folks. You're feeling pretty good about Crucible Worlds, Phyrexian Altar, Smothering Tide, Food Chain, and the Aether Vial are also holding up hope. But let's keep going. Where's the big ones? Ooh, Foily, Golgari Rot Farm with the extended art. There's some little friends hidden in this art too. I would say check it out. On the full art, there's even some guys down here. Very cool. And Deadly Recluse, what you doing there, little Spidey? Oh, Balefire Legion, another big whiff. And a prized amalgam. Wow, I am striking out. A lot like my non-existent dating life. Striking out. Oh my gosh, love this new alt art, Unearth. Look at that. Unearth is one of my favorite personal cards, and that is so sick. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just take a full look at that. Don't think up the past if you're not prepared for the consequences. Whew. Boy, put some knowledge on that one too, damn. There's some people I wish I could say that to, but I'd probably just lash out. So, anyhow, we'll keep moving here. Cryptic Spires, no way. We're gonna have a full play set of Cryptic Spires. Bloom Tender, sweet. Thrumming Stone, hey now. Those might go over here maybe. We'll double check, but those are cards. Man, this card too. Playing I think it was it Eternal Masters or Modern Masters, one of those that had this in there. Boy, I built a limited deck I played with my buddies. I don't think we played a sealed. I think we played a draft. It was the one that had, it was one of the Modern Masters that still had Lily and Tarmogoyf in it. And I built a black-white deck that won multiple games with 1 life left because of the value in Unburial Rites and just bringing my good creatures back into the fold again and again. What do we got? Chronicler of Heroes. God's Willing. Ooh, Supreme Verdict. And Rune of the Hidden Realms. Probably the biggest whiff in that slot in the whole set. But Supreme Verdict, I don't even know what those are going for these days. Man, Wall of Omens, another just beloved card. Man, it's interesting how, like, it's not always the bombs that stay with you, but it's like those bread and butter staples. Because around M10, man, if you're playing white, Wall of Omens was good enough. It slowed the game down so well. And the extra card draw for a control deck to just say, hey, it's turn 4. I'm going to play Wall of Omens, draw a second card this turn. and pass. And be ready to counter your spell. Oh, okay. There's a hitter. There's a hitter. Foil. Alt Art. Mr. K's command. Look at that. Colligan's command. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That you get to play over here with your new friends. Anguished Unmaking. Blase. Next Unshackled. Blase. So pretty soft pack to back him up. But that foil, man, that's probably going to be our big hit for the day too. Ooh, Thought Scour. Look at that new Thought Scour art. They are absolutely scrubbing that thought clean. That doesn't look too bad. That looks like great skincare and peaceful sleep. Like, those fairies are actually pretty helpful there. If someone cast that Thought Scour on me at night, I could just forget the most stressful part of my day. I wouldn't be upset about it. Alrighty, here we go. Crypt expires. Ooh, another foily Spell Pierce. A Capture Sphere. Oh, let's go Imperial Seal. Imperial Seal. Wow. Okay, so this box is starting to really turn around now. Just like my mood. Aether Vial, Crucible of Worlds, Food Chain, Alt Art Foil, Coldigan's Command, Full Art Imperial Seal, Smothering Ties, Phyrexian Altar. We're kind of doing it. Yeah, we're kind of doing it. Is Lightning Bolt an uncommon? Okay. They got to keep it out of Popper's hands, huh? So that's like a permanent upshift. Is that the deal there? A permanent upshift to not let Lightning Bolt be part of Popper? Which I get. I mean, Shock needs room to exist. And Lightning Bolt is just format defining. Let's see what else we got then, guys. Like, we're going to go a little crazy here. I don't even know this card. Alesha of the Infinite, huh? Prowess. You may look at the top card of your library. You may cast Ooh, okay. She do her thing. That's another little commander. And Kaervek the Merciless. Those are some commanders. You know, they kind of go over here in the flops. Let's see. Aether Mage Touch. Azorius Chancery. Love those new full art bounce lands. Ooh-wee. Ooh, Burning Tree Emissary. Look at that. Look at that. Is this some of the best new art in the set or what? The white hair with the red face paint in front of the tree. She's with the Gruul clan. The Law Mage served her warrant as long as Niv Mizzet's tail. She thanked him, then used it as kindling to burn down his house. Sick. She's like, look, you might got your warrants. I already got warrants. I'm a renegade. I'm on the run from the law. Okay, we're nearing the home stretch and actually feeling pretty darn good about the box. Yowza. I was hoping it would be good enough to not feel bad, but good enough to not make me want to open more. And now I'm like, man, do I want to open more or should I cut my losses? Dockside Extortionist. Okay, so yeah, we're hitting, folks. We are hitting it. Wow, almost used a swear there just out of pure expressive feeling. Hello. Okay, so we're doing pretty darn good going down the list of like top hits in the set, pulling them from one draft box. Gosh, okay, well, final 4 packs. Let's see how much better it can get. The only thing I'm really missing now would be I would love to pull in Eldrazi. So one thing we haven't seen, and since I want it, I probably won't get it. But let's see what we've got. Mikaeus and Rafiq. Okay, hey, what's up, boys? You're fine. You know, you're doing your thing. You're not bad. You're not bad. Let's see. We got some uncommons here. Mully D, the classic. Gosh, Mully D, what a good card. It's awesome to see now when they go back and make a master set. Like, I remember playing these cards so many different times, and they're so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, whoops. I keep bumping the camera. I'm so excited back here. But let's see what else we got. 1,000-Year Storm. Meh. Pillar of the Parns. Okay. Cold Steel Heart. That's actually a pretty nice little uncommon to open. God's Willing, Eye Blight's Ending. I mean, again, the commons in this set alone are just like some all-time best hits of cards in Magic too. This is wild stuff to open. I really still, even opening it, I'm like, I'm gonna go back and watch this later and be like, did I really just do that? Did I really open those? Hey, Foily Wall, Agony Warp, Glimpse the Unthinkable, Ulash, the Hate Seed, aka Big With, Surreal Memoir, Flicker Wisp, full art. Gosh, that looks so scary. Like, yuck, yikes. I don't want any part of that. I don't want any part of that. Let's see what else we got flying along down here. Coiling Oracle with that new Richard Kane Ferguson art. My goodness, look at that. Will you just look at that? Beautiful. On such a good card, too. Okay, last pack, folks. Now's the time. Start placing your bets at home. What's it gonna be? Final rip. We did pretty damn good for ourselves, so what do we have here? Okay, great last pack already. Foil Force of Negation. Woo-wee! Ooh-wee! Whew. I need a cold glass of water. Ashen Rider and a Master Biomancer. So, Whiffertons, but goodness gracious. Let's go through our uncommons before we start to rack out our hits. Just some good stuff here. Oh my gosh, okay. So, forgive me while I just box these up in a fairly unsafe manner. And let's go take a look at what we really did tonight, folks. Is this what it's about? Is this what Modern Masters? So, one draft box, as seen. Foil Force of Negation. Dockside Extortionist. Full art Imperial Seal. Foil full art Culligan's Command. Bloom Tender. Thrumming Stone. Aether Vial. Phyrexian Altar. Conqueror's Flail. Smothering Tithe. Food Chain. And Crucible of Worlds. Well, can't really say I've ever opened a better draft box of Magic product, and I have opened one box, I believe, of Eternal Masters that had a foil Jace and a foil Force of Will when it was reprinted. But this comes pretty damn close. I'll probably do a follow-up on price. I ordered early, I ordered globally. I got a couple boxes at around $350, which wasn't great, but that's after tax and ship. And these other boxes, I got close to $270, $265-ish for 6 of them shipped after tax. So I'll probably run an average there and just say, hey, 8 boxes. I think my number is probably about $280. I don't know what the street price is on these. Or they might be bouncing back up towards $4. And we'll go see what these are worth. And I'll put a little video up with that. So thanks, everybody. Have a great night. And if you get a chance to get some of this, buy it, hold it, or crack it, or make a cube. I mean, you can't go wrong. The first step is get some of this. Double Masters 2022. We're back, baby. Peace, everybody. Have a good night.